Good day, everyone. Today we are going to discuss metric system conversion. These are the objectives for this lesson. First, familiarize with the fundamental units of the metric system for length, mass, volume, and temperature. The second one, convert between different metric units such as meters to kilometers or grams to kilograms. The last one we have here, use metric system conversions in practical scenarios such as scientific, experiments, cooking, or travel. Now, before proceeding, let us first have a short review. So the metric system provides a straightforward approach to measurement with easily convertible units based on powers of 10. So here are some of the basic or the metric system for length. The fundamental unit is the meter. So we have here the common conversions. 1 kilometer is equal to 1,000 meters. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. 1 hectometer is equal to 100 meters. 1 decameter is equal to 10 meters. 1 decimeter is equal to 0.1 meters. 1 centimeter is equal to 0.01 meter. And 1 millimeter is equal to 0.001 meter. Now, let's proceed to mass. The fundamental or the gram serves as the base unit for mass. So here are the common conversions. You have here 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams. 1 gram is equal to 1,000 milligrams. 1 hectogram is equal to 100 grams. 1 decagram is equal to 10 grams. 1 decigram is equal to 0.1 grams. 1 centigram is equal to 0.01 grams. And 1 milligram is equal to 0.001 grams. Now let's proceed to volume and temperature. But first, let us have the volume. Volume is measured in liters, and here are the common conversions. First, we have 1 liter is equal to 1,000 milliliters. 1 kiloliter is equal to 1,000 liters. 1 hectoliter is equal to 100 liters. 1 decaliter is equal to 10 liters. 1 liter is our base unit. And 1 deciliter is equal to 0.1 liters. 1 centiliter is equal to 0.01 liter. And 1 milliliter is equal to 0.001 liter. Now let's proceed to temperature. Celsius is the primary unit with conversions to Kelvin and Fahrenheit. So we are going to convert temperature from Celsius to Kelvin, Kelvin to Celsius, as well as Celsius to Fahrenheit, and Fahrenheit to Celsius. Now let's have the definition for this topic. The metric system is an international decimal system of measurement based on multiples of 10. It includes units such as meters for length, grams for mass, and liters for volume. The metric system is widely used in science, medicine, and everyday life due to its simplicity and universal standardization. Now, there are two methods in conversion. The first one is by using a conversion factor, and the second one is by moving the decimal point. Now, let's have an example. So, we have here for length conversions. Number 1, convert 5 kilometers to meters. So, we are going to use method 1 and method 2. So, for our conversion factor for method 1, we have here 1 kilometer is equal to 1,000 meters. And that is equal to 1 km over 1,000 m in unit fraction, or 1,000 meters over 1 km. And by moving the decimal point, we are going to use this table.
Okay, now let's convert 5 kilometers to meters. Let us first show how to do method 1. So for method 1, we are going to use the conversion factor, which is 1 km is equal to 1,000 meters. Now, we need to remember that we need to convert 5 km. How much is this in meters? So, we are going to, for our solution, we are going to multiply 5 km to our unit fraction. You need to remember that if we are going to if you are using kilometers there, let me write that one clear. 5 km times. If we are using kilometers here, you need to select the unit fraction that has the denominator kilometers. So, dapat ang denominator niya same sa kung unsay nadira. So, 1,000 meters over 1 km. So, you multiply 5 times 1,000. That's 5,000. Now, for km here, we can cancel that out. What remains is 5,000 meters over 1. Or simply, that is 5,000 meters. So, our answer here is 5,000. Now, for method 2, that is simple. Using this table, kani, so we have km, hectometer, decameter, meter, decimeter, centimeter, and mm, millimeter. So, from 5 km, we have here 5. We write 5. As you can see, this is a whole number. So, understood that the decimal point is here since our method 2 is moving the decimal point. So, we need to move the decimal point until kung unsay target nato, which is meter. So, from km, let's move 1, 2, 3. So, this is meter. So, fill in the blanks with 0. So, 1, 2, 3. So, therefore, we have 5,000. So, our answer for method 2 is 5,000 meter also, which is the same with our answer here in method 1. This one.
Now let's proceed to the second example for length conversions. We have here, convert 250 meters to meters. Using the same two methods, we are going to show how many meters is 250 centimeters. And for our conversion factor, we have here, we need to remember that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. And for unit fraction, that is equal to 1 meter over 100 centimeter, or 100 centimeter is over 1 meter. And for the method 2, we are going to use the same table, this one.
Now, let's solve example number 2 for length conversion. We need to convert 250 centimeter to meters. Now, for our solution, we are going to use the conversion factor. That's 250 centimeter times, again, the unit fraction, dapat kung unsay mong unit diri mo ay naa sa denominator. And since mao na siyang nasa denominator, we are going to use 1m over 100 centimeter. Now, multiply 250 times 1, that's 250. Centimeter and centimeter, we can cancel that out. Nabilin only si meter over 100. Now, if you are going to divide 250 divided by 100, the answer is 2.5 meters. So, this is our answer. So, 200 centimeter is equal to 2.5 meters. Now, for method 2, we are going to use this table. Kilometer, hectometer, decameter, meter, decimeter, centimeter, and millimeter. Now, again, we are from centimeter, 250 centimeters. So, the address is 250. Now, the decimal point for this one, again, naa sa last, after sa last number, which is 0. So, nadara ang decimal. Padulong ta sa meter. Let's check kung sakto atong answer 2.5. So, kapila mo move from cm to meter? 1, 2. So, move tag kaduha? 1, 2. So that will become 2.5. So our answer is the same with our answer in method 1.
Now let's proceed to the first example for mass conversions. So we have here convert 1,500 grams to kilograms using the same two methods. And here is our conversion factor. We need to remember that 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams. And for unit fraction, that is 1 kg over 1,000 grams or 1 grams over 1 kg rather. And for method 2, we are going to use this table for mass conversions.
Now let's proceed to the first example for mass conversions. We need to convert 1,500 grams to kilograms. Pila daw na siya ka kilograms. Okay. Now for method 1 solution. Same sa ginabuhat nato sa length, we are going to use the conversion factor. So we have here 500 grams, 1,500 rather, times, again, kung unsay unit dire, dapat maupoy na sa denominator, kana, maunay na dira. So we are going to use 1 kilogram over 1,000 grams. So, cancel out grams. 1,500 times 1, that's 1,500 grams over 1,000. Now, if you are going to divide 1,500 and 1,000, the answer would be 1.5 grams. So, therefore, 1,500 grams is equal to 1.5 kilograms rather. Now, for method 2, we are going to use this table. We have here kilograms, hectogram, decagram, gram, decigram, centigram, and milligram. Now, the given is 1,500 grams. So, 1,500 grams. So, naata dire. Going to kilograms. So, from grams, padulong sa kilogram, 1, 2, 3. We need to move the decimal point 3 places to the left. So, nadiring decimal, move 3 places, 1, 2, 3. So, that will become 1.5 kilograms. And which is exactly the same with our answer in method 1.
Now let's proceed to example number 2 for mass conversions. We have convert 2.5 kilograms to grams. So we have here the two methods again. We need to use the two methods. And the conversion factor is 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams. And the unit fraction is the same with example number 1. We have 1 kg over 1,000 grams or 1,000 grams over 1 kg. And for method 2, we are going to use the same table as well.
Now let's proceed to the second example for mass conversions. Convert 2.5 kilograms to grams. Now, we are going to solve this first using method 1, using the conversion factor. So, this is 2.5 kilograms times the unit fraction for this one is this one, kay ang iyang denominator is kilogram, which is our unit here. So, this is 1,000 grams over 1 kilogram. Again, multiply 2.5 times 1,000. Pila man na siya? 2.5 times 1,000, that is equal to 2,500 over 1. Now, we need to cancel this out. Kinsay nabilin grams. Now, 2,500 divided by 1, that's 2,500 grams. So, therefore, 2.5 kilograms is equal to 2,500 grams. Now, let's solve kung sakto siya using method 2. For method 2, we are going to use this table. Kilogram, hectogram, decagram, gram, decigram, centigram, and milligram. Again, we are given 2.5 kilograms, this one. From kilograms, padulong ta sa grams. Okay, dirita padulong. So, let's move the decimal point to the right. 1, 2, 3. So, 3 places na dire. Moving to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now, fill in the blanks with 0. So, we have here 2,500 grams. So, this is exactly correct, since this is the same with method 1.
Now let's proceed to the first example for volume conversions. So we have here convert 3 liters to milliliters. Again, we are going to use two methods to prove that our conversion is correct. So for the conversion factor, we need to remember that 1 liter is equal to 1,000 milliliters. And for unit fraction, we have here 1 liter over 1,000 ml or 1,000 ml over 1L. And for method 2, we are going to use this table for the volume conversions.
Now let's solve the first example for volume conversion. So we need to convert 3 liters to milliliters. Now for method 1, we are going to use the unit fraction. Method 1 solution. The unit fraction for this one is this one. Remember, kung unsa unit dire, maupoy dapat nasa denominator. So that is 1,000 ml over 1 liter. So this is 3 times 1,000, that's 3,000. Liter, cancel that out. Si ml ang nabilin. Over 1. 3,000 divided by 1, the answer is 3,000 ml. So our answer here is 3,000. For method 2, we are going to use this table. Kiloliter, hectoliter, decaliter, liter, deciliter, centiliter, and milliliter. So we are given 3 liters. So na-adre si 3. Now, from liters, we are going here sa milliliter. So the decimal point is here. We need to move from liter to milliliter. So liter, deciliter, centiliter, and milliliter. So we need to fill the blanks with 0. So that is equal to 3,000 milliliter. And this answer is the same with our answer in method 1.
Now let's proceed to the second example for the volume conversions. Convert 500 milliliters to liters using the same two methods. And we need to remember the conversion factor that 1 liter is equal to 1,000 milliliters. And for the unit fraction, we have the same as well on the first example. So again, for method 2, we have the same table as well.
Now we are going to convert 500 milliliters to liters. So for method 1 solution, we have here 500 ml times, we're going to select this unit fraction kay nadiri ang ml sa denominator. That's 1 liter over 1,000 milliliter. So 500 times 1, that's 500. Cancel out milliliters, nabilin si liter, over 1,000 over 1,000. So if you are going to divide 500 divided by 1,000, that is exactly 0.5 liter. So our answer here should be 0.5. For method 2, we are going to use this table. So we have kiloliter, hectoliter, decaliter, liter, deciliter, centiliter, and milliliter. So the given is 500 ml. So na-address si 500. So from ml, milliliter, we are going to liter. Kapila mo move to the left. So 1, 2, 3. So we need to move 3 times. So 500, ang iyahang decimal is na diri. We need to move 3 times. So that is 1, 2, 3. So na diri ang decimal point. So that is equal to 0.500 or 0.5 liter, which is exactly the same with our answer in method 1.
Now let's proceed to examples for temperature conversions. Now for temperature conversions, we are going to use 5 different formulas in converting the temperatures. So we have here the formula. Celsius to Fahrenheit, we have F is equal to C times 9 over 5 plus 32. Fahrenheit to Celsius, we have here C is equal to the quantity of F minus 32 times 5 over 9. Celsius to Kelvin, we have here K is equal to C plus 273.15. Kelvin to Celsius, we have here C is equal to K minus 273.15. And the last formula is Kelvin to Fahrenheit, which has the formula F is equal to 9 over 5 times K minus 273. So these are the 5 formulas in converting temperatures. Now let us first have the first example in converting temperatures. First, convert 100 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit, and we are going to use this formula.
Now let us convert 100 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. So pila daw ni si 100 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. Using the formula, this is our solution. Formula is F is equal to C times 9 over 5 plus 32. Our Celsius is 100, so ilisan si C of 100 times 9 over 5 plus 32. 100 times 9, that's 900 over 5 plus 32. 900 divided by 5, that is 180 plus 32. So 180 plus 32, that is 212. Therefore, 100 degrees Celsius is equal to 212 Fahrenheit.
Next example, we are going to convert 68 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius with the use of the formula Fahrenheit to Celsius.
Now let's have example number 2. Convert 68 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius. So we have here the formula. So our solution would be C is equal to F minus 32 times 5 over 9. Okay. C equals, our F here is 68. So this is 68 minus 32 times 5 over 9. C equals 68 minus 32, that is 36 times 5 over 9. C equals 36 times 5, that is 180 divided by 9. 180 over 9 is equal to 20. Therefore, when our Fahrenheit is 68 degrees, then that is equal to 20 degrees Celsius.
For example number 3, we are going to convert 300 Kelvin to Fahrenheit, and this is the formula of Kelvin to Fahrenheit.
Now let's solve 300 Kelvin to Fahrenheit. So this is our solution. So we have the formula F equals 9 over 5 times Kelvin minus 273. Now we have here Ilisan CK of 300 as our given. That's 300 minus 273. We need to multiply 9 times 300 first following the rule of PEMDAS. Parentheses, exponent, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. Nag-una si multiplication kaysa ni subtraction. So, let's first multiply 9 times 300. That's 2,700 over 5 minus 273. Next, we need to divide first. Kaya nag-una si divide kaysa ni subtraction. 2,700 divided by 5, that is 540 minus 273. Now, 540 minus 273, that is equal to 267. So, this is our Fahrenheit. 267.
Now, for example number 4, we have here, convert 25 degrees Celsius to Kelvin, and this is our formula. K is equal to C plus 273.50.
Now, let's proceed to convert 25 degrees Celsius to Kelvin. So, we have the formula. K is equal to C plus 273.15. So, that's easy. Kinahanglan lang nato sila i-add. Plus 273.15. That is 298.15. So, our answer here is 298.15.
And for our fifth example, we have here, convert 300 Kelvin to Celsius, and this is the formula that we are going to use.
Now, let's convert 300 Kelvin to Celsius. So, this is the solution. C equals K minus 273.15. So, we have here 300 minus 273.15. The answer would be 26.85. So, our answer here is 26.85.
Now, let's proceed to some word problems. For length conversion, we have here, Sarah is training for a marathon and needs to run 10 kilometers today. She wants to know how many meters this distance is.
Now, let's answer this word problem about length conversion. So, we have here, Sarah is training for a marathon and needs to run 10 kilometers today. She wants to know how many meters this distance is. So, how many meters is 10 km? That is Sarah's problem. Okay, for the solution, we can opt to method 1 or method 2. It depends, but I will show you the two methods. For method 1, we need to remember the conversion factor. The conversion factor of 1 km is equal to 1,000 meters. Now, let's solve 10 km times 1,000 meter 1 km. Remember, this is our unit. Dapat i-multiply na to ang denominator is same sa unit dari. Okay. You can cancel this out. 10 times 1,000. That is 10,000 meter over 1, or simply that's 10,000 meters. This is our answer. Now, for method 2, we are going to use the table, or we are going to move the decimal point. So we have here kilometer, hectometer, decameter, meter, decimeter, centimeter, and millimeter. So we have here the receipt 10 km going to meters, going here. So how many times should we move the decimal place to the right? From km, 1, 2, 3. So nadiri ang decimal point, 1, 2, 3. So fill the blanks with 0. So our answer here is 10,000, which is the same with our answer in method 1.
For mass conversion problem, we have here a recipe calls for 2.5 kilograms of flour, but John only has a kitchen scale that measures in grams. How many grams of flour does he need?
Now let's solve for the mass conversion problem. So our recipe calls for 2.5 kilograms of flour, but John only has a kitchen scale that measures in grams. How many grams of flour does he need? So John needs to convert 2.5 kilograms to grams. So let's solve this using method 1. You need to remember the conversion factor that 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams. So using this one, we are going to multiply. So this is our solution. .5 kilograms times 1,000 grams over 1 kilogram. Cancel kilogram. 2.5 times 1,000, this one. That's 2,500 grams over 1. Or simply, the answer is 2,500 grams. So our answer is 2,500. Now for method 2, we have kilogram, hectogram, decagram, gram, decigram, centigram, and milligram. So we have 2.5. From kilogram, we need to move this to grams. So how many places? 1, 2, 3. So this is the decimal point. 1, 2, 3. Fill the blanks with zeros. So the answer is 2,500 grams, which is the same with example or method number 1.
For volume conversion problem, we have here, Maria is filling a water bottle that holds 750 milliliters. She wants to know how many liters of water this is.
Now let us solve for the volume conversion problem. Maria is filling a water bottle that holds 750 milliliters and she wants to know how many liters of water this is. So 700 milliliters, convert that to liters. So our conversion factor, remember that 1 liter is equal to 1,000 milliliter. Now for our solution, this is 750 ml times 1 liter over 1,000 ml. Now, cancel ml or milliliter. 750 times 1, that is equal to 750 liter over 1,000. If you are going to divide 750 and 1,000, the answer is 0.75 liters. So, our answer here is 0.75. Now, let us check our answer with method 2. So, we have here kiloliter, hectoliter, decaliter, liter, deciliter, centiliter, and milliliter. So, given C, 750 liters going to 750 ml rather, going to, from milliliter going to liters. So how many places should we move the decimal point to the left? So from milliliter, 1, 2, 3. Here, now there is a decimal point, 1, 2, 3. So our answer is 0.750 or 0.75 liters, which is exactly the same with method 1.
Now let's proceed to temperature conversion problem. The weather forecast says it's 95 degrees Fahrenheit outside, and Maria wants to convert this temperature to Celsius. What is the temperature in Celsius?
Now let's solve this temperature conversion problem. The weather forecast says it's 95 degrees Fahrenheit outside, and Maria wants to convert this temperature to Celsius. So 95 degrees Fahrenheit, convert that to Celsius. What is the temperature in Celsius? So we are going to use the formula, which is C is equal to F minus 32 times 5 over 9. So our F here is 95. That's 95 minus 32 times 5 over 9. So 95 minus 32, that is 63 times 5 over 9. 63 times 5, that is 315 divided by 9. So the answer is 35. So 95 degrees Fahrenheit is equal to 35 degrees Celsius.
Since we are done with the discussion and with some examples, this is the activity for this topic. You are going to convert length. So here are the 3 questions for length. You may pause this video so you can copy or read and understand the problem. And for number 2, we have here activity 2, mass conversion practice. You are going to practice your converting techniques or skills in mass conversion. So we also have here 3 questions. You may pause again for understanding and clarification of each statements. For activity number 3, we have here volume conversion practice. Same with the first 2 activities. This also has 3 questions. Again, you may pause for better understanding of each problems. For activity number 4, we have here temperature conversion practice. Same with the last 3 activities. This has 3 questions. You may pause again so you can answer the 3 questions for temperature conversion practice. That's all for today. I hope you have learned something. See you in our next meeting.